This is a video for how to go about creating your spread footing plan in Revit for your Keystone library for your civil engineering class. You'll notice I got my Keystone library right here, everything minus my green roof that's here. Got some fenestration on the side, got my vestibule. And in this video, we're going to talk about these spread footings that we see underneath the columns down here. And you're going to see each one of these footings fit down here. And on the left-hand side, you're going to see in your properties menu the dimensions of that footing. You can go in and change the type of footing. If you wanted, a cylinder type footing, you can. But if you want to change what your dimensions are of the footing, you can. And I'm going to show you how to go in and change these. So just to give a visual analysis of what the footings look like, those go right underneath our structural columns. You can kind of see one up here through the window. And that's the base foundation to hold all of the weight that we're chasing the load down to go to those footings, and then we have a soil bearing pressure that's pushing back up on each one of those footings to keep it in a state of static equilibrium. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over to our project browser and we're going to go to our footing floor plan, and you can see that we have our footings in here. Now we have an 84 by 84 by 24 spread footing. Now let's just say, for the sake of discussion, that you came up with a different size and you're going to want to change this. What we can do is we can go into edit type and we can go up to duplicate. And what I'd rather see, sometimes I type out the name, but when we place the tag for structural foundations, we're going to want to maybe know the dimensions a little bit. So when I went to duplicate, I'm just going to say, for the sake of the video, that you had an 82 inch by 82 inch and you kept the 24, let's just say, changed, I don't know, I'm just going to make up a number here, 18, something like that. Whatever you chose to change, we're just going to say that's what it was, and you can say OK. And up here in the type, you're going to see that we have that number, and this will matter when we start placing the tags. So I'm going to go to OK, I'm going to go to annotate, and I'm going to go to tag by category. And when I come out here, you're going to see that I have that tag and I can place it. Now you can go around and do each one if you wish. I'm just going to do a few here just to show you. And if I escape twice on my keyboard after placing them, I can click on this little move icon and I can drag them over like this. So give them out a little bit out of the way if we want to. And there's an example of our change. Now I want you to notice that it only read this specific one right here. Now if I came over here and said, I want this one to be the same as that one, I would have to come into here, find what we just changed, and it will automatically update for us. So this is our foundation plan. Now in any foundation plan, you're going to want to show the dimensions of the location of each one of your foundation footings. And what's nice about the library is you kind of already have those. In this case, I should put the 72 outside the 24 over here. I mean, we know that the location of that footing, is right here at the corner. You could be a little bit more specific if you wished. We can go up to a line dimension, and try to place ourselves a dimension from here to here and drag out. I'm going to try to get into here. I'm sorry. Let's go back up here. We'll do a linear dimension between this line and this line and drag out. Let's try a line to get one more time. Yeah, here to here. Yeah, we could say that. From the exterior end to the side, we could do one from there to there, make it a little bit more specific. Sometimes depending on your settings, you're trying to find, so exact location of where you wanted this placed. We can do things like that. And this is what you would have. We already kind of have, like I said, the dimensions here for where they are, where they're placed. If you wanted to add more columns and more, levels into here, you can as well. A lot of cool things you can place, but this is what your foundation plan would look like based upon chasing the loads down to those foundations. So after you size your spread footing, you can go in and create another spread footing if you wish. And you can make sure you go to duplicate, change your dimensions, and it'll look like this. So this can vary based upon how you built your library. And that's kind of the point, is based upon the design, the footing would change. And all you would have to do for some form of a submission is provide something like this. So this has been a video for how to go about creating a foundation plan, and also for how to change the dimensions of that foundation for your civil engineering class.